Alright guys, I'm playing one more game against the same opponent. This time we've got a Battle of the Melisandres queued up. We're both playing some Baratheon. I haven't seen Bara and Stark together in a while. I'm not sure what the draw of that alignment is. I guess you just get some high strength with a good icon spread. We'll see. This setup looks okay. I could do Long Claw on Benjen, a Rose Road, and Dragonstone Faithful. Not fantastic, but I do have Melisandre in hand, so that's probably worth keeping for that reason alone. I've really been enjoying this deck so far. I've only played it twice, but it's won both times and just performed way better than I expected to when I built it. I even managed to beat a Greyjoy deck, largely thanks to Benjen. His ability is just so important in that matchup, especially. Alright, we're freezing up here. There we go. Drawn back into Castle Black and the ranging party. He's got the red keep already, which is a bit of a problem. And Bran Stark will be able to cancel my Scene in Flames. I'm actually not 100% sure on this. I think if I play the Scene in Flames, I should still be able to trigger Melisandre. Might have to look that up if he disagrees. We'll see. So the plot deck here is very defensive. I've got 2 Filthy Accusations, a Game of Thrones, Calm Over Westeros, and then just some draw. And the Confiscation, of course. Try not to leave home without that one. Usually open here. I've got the Claim Soak, so I'm thinking I'll go Intrigue. He's going to play second. Alright. Duke of Benjen is nice, but he's probably going to spend quite a bit of this game knelt. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have played that Duke. I forgot that he doesn't die like normal. He gets shuffled back into my deck, so I could have saved the second copy. Yeah, I think most turns we're both going to want to play second. Now I do have the Wall and Castle Black, but Benjen's almost certainly going to get knelt this turn from his own Melisandre. That would be the main reason he would want to go second. So kind of need to get that ranging party out there. I guess the Wall will just have to wait a turn. Melisandre is safe from Intrigue Claim. And I don't really have any good targets to deal, so I can skip her this turn, I guess. Until next turn. So we'll see if he wants to play his Melisandre here or not. I do have 3 power icons. which might help me avoid his red keep trigger. Alright, we've both found some money early on. Whoever finds their chamber of the painted table first could be in pretty good shape, because this might be a longer game. Alright, so he won't be playing Melisandre this turn. He's only got 4 gold left. He's got a duped Crescent, so my milks won't be any good this game. And if he saves that gold, I could be in trouble from Tears. And I did not save any gold to use my hand's judgment. Alright. So what do I want to do here? Could win the power, basically just to stop him from triggering that red keep. Actually, if he defends with Bran and Crescent, he wins the power challenge. I'm not a fan of this board state. Winning the military just gets rid of his dupe on Crescent, which isn't that valuable. Alright. I do power for 6. He can defend with 6. Not that exciting. But 2 cards is a lot of cards for him to draw, and I just cannot allow that. See, why is he opposing here? If I was him, I would have let it go unopposed, and then he could attack with Crescent and take the power right back off my faction card. Alright, he does mill here, which means I don't have to worry about the Tears. I'm actually going to get rid of the dupe of Benjen here. He'll take Dom. So 3-0, or 3-1, I guess. I have that 1 power from consolidation. Alright. I have no idea what's in his hand. And unless I draw King's Road, I won't be able to play Melisandre and the wall in the same turn. So it's definitely going to take me a while to get set up here. There's still nothing really worth kneeling with Filthy. Could go building orders to try and get that King's Road. It's not a bad idea. Let's do that. I'll have 6 gold. It takes me 1 to play the King's Road, then I'm down to 5. I can reduce Mel by 4, so she costs 1. Yeah, I can play Mel in the wall this turn. If I get a King's Road, that is. And there's not one. That's just my luck. What do I even want here? It's a location or attachment. That's pretty bad. And the shuffle shortcut key was not working. All right. Oh, I draw a King's Road. Excellent. All right. Who was first again? He said I'm first. Okay. Alright. Not that I really care about this Neil that much, but I do want to get her on the board. I guess I'll just kneel the intrigue icon. Make him play another one if he wants to use tears. Now, is the wall still my best bet here? I think so. Let's start that clock ticking. Alright, so that's unfortunate, but that's what confiscation and crescent are for. Yep, it's the only one he can kneel, because the wall makes Benjen 5 strength. I really don't mind that at all. He has triple duped Crescent. At that point, why would you even do that? Why not keep that third dupe in your hand for intrigue fodder? On the red keep, I understand duping. That's an important card. You don't want to lose that. Alright. He is not very happy with his hand, apparently. Right now he's only got power icons. Alright. Alright, he's not going to dupe the red keep. Guess he's now worried about that torch. It's a moot point this turn because I don't have any gold or any intrigue icons. So do I want to attack here? Could potentially block with everybody for 7 against my 6 and win the power challenge and get to trigger his red keep. But then I'm triggering the wall anyways. Alright, we'll see if he wants to block with everybody here. Yep. Alright, he should just get rid of the crescent dupe here, I think. Yep. And don't think he'll have any tricks left. He gets to draw 2 cards, I get 2 power. He should still be below reserve. Yep. So yeah, I think part of the problem is he shouldn't even be running 3 crescents. 2 is plenty. Alright, so I've got 5 power already. Got the wall rolling. There's still nothing I really am concerned about kneeling, though. I think I just want to get rid of that milk on Melisandre. Alright, I'll let him play first. Maybe he'll give me a better target to kneel. Sure. Okay, he changed his mind there. doesn't make much sense to me. I think the ranging party, I mean, it has more strength. It can be used with Castle Black. I think that definitely makes more sense to Neil. Alright, I have a shit ton of ruler cards in hand now. As long as he doesn't play another milk, I should be alright. He's used a King's Road on Fiery Followers, which isn't bad if you have Melisandre out. So I basically want to get the Chamber out and the Fiery Followers, I think. Although if he's saving 5 gold, I'm certainly not going to win Dom. Okay, he's just played a Vanguard of the North. Why is that in his deck? Alright, I guess he changed his mind for the extra power icon. But really, I would have played the Vanguard and saved the Rulor character for when he draws Melisandre. Alright, I'm gonna play... Actually, do I want a Wildfire next turn? That's not a bad idea. Let's see if he's got an action before I use Scene in Flames. He could have his own. See if he wants to cancel with Bran or not. Okay. Now if I'm going to Wildfire next turn, I kind of want to get rid of his characters. But Bran might be headed to the dead pile anyways, since he didn't use them this round. I do want to get rid of Lightbringer though, just in case he draws into Robert or something. And then I'll just kneel his highest strength power icon. Alright, so now I can breathe easy, I don't have to worry about tears. And I can potentially try and win Dom. thinking I just let this go unopposed and kill this guy because he's going to die anyways. Oh, duh. I can't defend the intrigue challenge, so the wall's going to kneel. How did I miss that? And that was the one card I didn't want to lose. But I can live with it. I still have other ruler characters at least. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. The wall was going to kneel. Now I'm just trying to win Dom and win a power challenge so he can't use the red keep. So what does he have for power here? 3, 4, 5, 6. So I win power. And then I don't need to do military. I'll just stop after this. Alright. Now do I win Dom? Hold on, because he's going to stand those guys. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for him against only 7 for me. I forgot about the fiery followers. Damn. I had to do that power challenge though. Yeah, I guess I might as well do this. I'm not going to win Dom. Unfortunately. Okay, so is there anything other than Wildfire that makes any sense? I don't think so. Oh shit, I don't even have Wildfire in this deck. That's hilarious. Yeah, I forgot I did that. Oh, that whole turn. I was planning on Wildfire next turn. Well, now what do I do? Yeah, I tried tried building Season instead of Wildfire. I guess I do this one. Although that could end up biting me in the ass. Yep, it's gonna bite me in the ass. Should have just gone with Filthy there. I'm gonna do Samwell at least. Alright, so he's gotta be wondering why I didn't Wildfire there. What do I do now? I think I can discard that hand's judgment. None of his events will bother me that much. And this way I can play Sam and the Fiery Followers. Or do I actually want Solis for that extra power icon? That might be better. We'll do that. Alright, so both of these guys are +1 strength, which I severely underestimated when I was reviewing the wall initially. Alright, so what's he kneel here? Samwell? Should be, considering my plot card. Alright, so he doesn't have any stealth. At the very least, I should be able to oppose everything and trigger the wall. But I'm not going to win Dom, and I don't know if I can stop his red keep from triggering. Not sure why he's playing that dupe on Bran. I guess there's nothing else he wants to kill for a military claim, but I won't even get to do a military challenge this round. Yeah, that's all I can do. Has to be intrigue, and I can't send both of them. There's no point. I need her to defend with. This isn't going great. I'd be in pretty good spot if I had Wildfire. But even then, I would have several of my guys knelt from Shireen, Melisandre, and his Filthy, so... But I would have gotten Shireen over with, possibly cleared some of the followers, and been able to win Dom. Would have been better. I'm looking at counting coppers next turn, probably. Alright, so the only challenge I'm going to lose is intrigue for sure. Actually, I should lose power as well, because I can choose whether I want to lose power or military. Don't have any dupes. I could kill Benjen, but it's only a net gain of 1 power because he has one on him already. I'm not sure which one I would have rather lost there. I think keeping the ruler character is more important. So what's he have for power? 1, 2, 3, 4. So he just won't do the power challenge. And then... yeah, he'll get to trigger his red keep. Alright. So, Game of Thrones did not help me any there. Calling the banners gives him a ton of gold he doesn't need. I guess it'll guarantee him Dom pretty much. And none of that's really that useful. What can I do here? Is the wall worth duping? I haven't seen any signs of put to the torch from him so far, so probably not. Now I'm wishing I had kept that hunter instead of Solis. If I play... Gus doesn't do much good, not with that gigantic board he's got. Melisandre is going to kneel herself. And that's all I can do. This game is kind of stalled out. We're at a bit of a stalemate here. I guess we'll see if the wall can win me the game faster than his red keep and whatever he draws from it. Now, if he hits Robert, that could be a problem. Or Stannis. Either one would give me some grief and make it a lot harder for me to continue triggering the wall. I guess that makes sense. He didn't put the milk on Melisandre since I've already played so many ruler characters and cards. Maybe he figures I don't have any more. I also have to prepare for the possibility of his wildfire, which I assume he's running, and he'll be forced to trigger the turn after this one. I could use a long claw here, even if it's on Benjin or whoever. I really need that renown to help close this game faster. Alright, what's my priority here? Intrigue and power. Oh boy, where did that come from? There's Robert. Alright, I'm going to do a 4 strength intrigue challenge. And he'll either have to defend with all 6 strength of his intrigue characters, or let me win. And then after that I'll have to stop so that I can guarantee the wall going off. As much as I'd like to win a power challenge, that's not going to happen. At least I've saved my filthies for last, so I can keep Robert in check after this turn. I'm not sure what he's doing here. What the hell is he doing? Ah, I see. That was not clear to me. So I don't get the draw with Saiyan. Don't get the card out of his hand, and he's still going to win Dom anyways. I think it's the first time I've actually seen somebody use Solice's ability. Yeah, Robert's going to be a monster here. He'll win whatever challenge he goes into. Intimidate kneels by the amount by which you won the challenge. And there's already 4 characters kneeling, so yeah, he's going to get big. Even with Castle Black, I don't think I can do much about that. I'm prone to changing my mind sometimes, but this is getting out of hand. Alright. That, I think I can defend. Although I don't care too much if I lose Solice. Maybe I want to save all my defense for power. I'll actually keep Solice over the Fiery Followers, because that power icon's more important. So actually, he should have done Power next, and then nulled Melisandre, and then gotten an unopposed intrigue. I'm not sure what the point in giving Robert an intrigue icon was. Alright, so he's at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, he's gonna win this. So at that point, I should let it go unopposed and then win Dom. No, I need to oppose it because of the wall. So he'll win Dom. I think it works about the same either way. Alright, this is a long-ass game, but we're getting close. And I hold out 2 more turns. I wonder what plots he has left. Oh, he's going to do his wildfire now. Interesting. Alright, I guess I have to kill Sam here, unfortunately. I need that power on Benjin. And obviously I'm going to kneel Robert. Who did he say was first player? Me. Okie doke. Alright, so now those fiery followers are gone, I might be able to win Dom. And if I can win Dom and trigger the wall and get 1 unopposed, then I win the game. Alright, so what can I afford here? I'm 1 gold short of being able to play Ghost and the Fiery Followers like I would like to do. So I guess I'm playing the Fiery Followers and Shireen. That should guarantee me winning Dom. Alright, we'll stop there. Alright, a dupe of Robert's not really going to help it. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, he's just not my only intrigue icon. So now I won't be triggering the wall this turn. Where's a veteran builder when you need one? Also questionable to even win Dom. Now that he has yet another follower on the board. See, I would have saved that scene in flames if I was him. He's already triggered Mel for the round. Ghost is really the only card worth anything in my hand. None of them are that good. Yeah. Alright, that did bring him down 1 gold, so now that gives me an outside chance of winning Dom. I can do the power challenge with Benjin, who's 5 strength. And that way I win that and stop him from drawing. Since I'm not going to oppose everything anyways. Why is he opposing that? I guess he wanted to stop me from getting the unopposed power because he thinks I'm that close. I don't know. Yeah, I'll stop there. And then I think I win Dom. There's really no point in him doing that. Alright, so that should be my Dom, I think. So that puts me at 13. I just need to make it through this next round and trigger the wall, or win Dom. Last plot. If you've stuck with this, then props, because this is a long-ass game, and this is the one reason why I'm wary about ever bringing this deck to a tournament. It just takes so long when you're racking up power this slowly. I've drawn nothing that useful. I don't even know what's in his discard pile. Let's take a look. Oh, I can steal Crescent. That's useful. So then I can get rid of the milk on Benjin. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. That was an interesting one. This deck is 3-0 now. Alright, I guess we're still figuring this out, but I'm going to go ahead and end the game here. I think it's over. So thanks for watching, guys.